Hello guys and welcome to this new vid. More than 20 years have gone by since this Seamaster first saw the light of day. And the question is it a future classic? This right here is the Omega Seamaster 300 meters. I'm not really going through the history of this watch, but would like to share with you some of its features that I think make this timepiece still worth considering and worth having in one's collection. In 20 years, Omega has improved their movements and quality of their timepieces considerably. Nowadays, all Seamasters have very sophisticated coaxial movements, anti-magnetic casing, ceramic bezel, and all the good stuff. Prices have gone through the roof. The ultimate Omega Seamaster, the one I have my eyes on, one for all the 007, is selling for a pretty penny. I still like my Seamaster though. So what's going on here? First off, the design of the case with its lyre lugs is very harmonic, very unique. A perfect mix of shiny polished surfaces and brushed finish create tremendous visual interest. The screw down crown has the Omega logo on it. Not the best crown to grip, but still good enough. And what is really worth noting is how the crown guards around it are perfectly integrated with the case, creating fluidity in the design. The stainless steel bezel is sloped and features a scalloped edge with a black aluminum insert. While the design of the bezel harmonizes with the wavy pattern of the dial, I should say that it does not offer the best grip, so just a case here of design not really true to form. Wave dial has become iconic on the Seamaster, and this trend continues in recent models. It is interesting how the waves seem to disappear in certain light conditions, but then again come back to life if light hits them at the right angle. Stopped hour markers at 3, 6 and 9 o'clock, and a surprisingly perfectly integrated day complication at 3 o'clock does not interfere with the overall symmetry seeming to disappear. That's how unobstructive it is. That's good design. Sharp sword hands with a red-tipped lollipop second hand. Unlike the skeletonized hands of the Bond Seamaster and all of the new Seamasters, they're solid and fully lumed. In low light condition, this thing lights up like a torch. While the bracelet does not feature any micro adjustments, it does have a diver's extension hidden under the clasp, providing an extra 3 cm. This is designed for wearing the watch over a diving suit. I'm not particularly fond of Omega bracelets in general, and specifically I've seen worse bracelets on other Seamasters. This one though is not bad at all. Now a question comes to mind, what aftermarket strap can we match to this watch? I know a rubber band was available from Omega. Who knows if that is still available somehow, but I do know cheaper aftermarket options exist. The Omega Seamaster Hippocampus is engraved in a screw-down case back. The wavy pattern on the dial is reiterated here. The movement is the 1120. That's an ETA-based movement which is known to be reasonably reliable. This chronometer with an updated 23 joules, additional rhodium plating has a 44 hours power reserve. Not too bad. For the customary wrist shot, I have a 17 cm wrist and the Seamaster wears a tad on the big side. This is only perception. Case is 41 mm, so not a big watch by any means. Lest I forget, the Seamaster 2254 features a crown-like helium release valve located at 10 o'clock. Useful when diving, prevents damage to the watch when resurfacing. Time for conclusions. Price of Omega Seamasters has surged considerably, and this earlier model is tagging along. I should say example in mint conditions are available second-hand for around $2,500 to $3,000. With the price of current production Seamasters, it's quite a bargain, although I admit it does not have the same level of sophistication. But this is still a Seamaster after all, in its own right, with all its iconic features. So thank you guys for dropping by. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.